Welcome back to Afterlife, episode 64. After spending a full day in the desert, we have come back just before nighttime. And so I got a small vitality boost, got things put away, but now we head to the mines to get some work done. And I've already spent half the night working on that. So far, coal becomes priority one. Priority two will then be iron, as we are set to try to make steel. We pulled one loot bag after an attack from one of these guys. That one we saw coming in time, and this is one of those reasons to have that simple perimeter around, but not a full keep them out, just keep them funneled and keep myself out, right? Anyway, we're going to head back down inside. Like I said, we still have another half a night to go, and while this is not going to help my vitality much, turns out that I had a craving, and the craving was just for a simple boiled white meat, some chicken, boiled chicken, and that was so easy to make. The 25% vitality boost has our vitality maxed out for the time being, which is obviously a real surprise after we came back. I have started working on the floor level within the main chamber, so that's some easy pickings. Switch. There we go. That's some easy pickings, but that also means we're getting some stone while we're at it. Unlike some of the other ores, coal is very abundant when you do get down into these holes. Hello there. They don't fare too well when they come tumbling down over the side, but he got that done. He faked death pretty well there. Sun's not quite up, but it's close, and I've already pulled out 2,000. So I'm going to go ahead and call that good for now, because I think, not positive, and actually it's probably not, but at least for a while, we have enough coal, because coal's running that double duty now, right? But it's really easy to acquire 2,000. It's a lot, but we are running that double duty, right? We have the need for both coal as a fuel, but we also have need for coal as the carbon. We only need half as much as that as the iron, but we still pull double duty on that because we have to burn coal to make carbon, and we have to smelt coal to make carbon, and then we have to burn coal and iron, or burn coal and use the smelted iron and carbon to make steel. So, the coal goes through a lot of steps, is what I'm trying to say. It goes through a whole lot of steps. And it burns pretty quick. I mean, that's barely an hour and a half worth. But once you get these sped up, what does it bring us down to once they get warm enough? There you go. 21 minutes to finish off the coal that we have, which we're at 52 kilograms of carbon right now. So we have more than 100 kilograms worth equivalent iron to make steel, and that would be 100 kilograms worth of steel, which we need 450. So actually, realistically, we still need a lot of carbon, and this 92 is not going to really get us that far, which means I should probably just top this thing off and keep it going. I'm missing the days when the house was nice and clear. Fourth zombie in a minute that I've had to take out to try to keep the base clear. But again, wood's not going to cut it anymore, so if I'm going to do something about it, it's going to require a whole lot of iron. And speaking of iron, that's going to be the next phase. I'm going to head to the new iron mine. Remember the collapse of the old one. What a mess of an iron mine that was. There's got to be more iron there. I mean, there has to be. But let that idea go and, get on with the concept that, for one thing, we're going to need to soon use a little bit of iron, wrought iron, to upgrade this, because the raw materials there and the raw materials here, they're filling up. We have a lot of materials, but we don't always have exactly what it is we need. We have other things in excess, and we lack what we need in other areas, certain areas. So, food, water, health, the infection, all of that well under control. What is lacking that little bit here is yet to get after. And I was thinking about getting that hole, but I'm not going to give them this easy way in to where I'm at. I did get coffee made up so that I can get that stamina boost here as we get going. I didn't need it on the coal mining, as you'd find a pocket, you'd get it, and then you'd have to go search, and so we were kind of just keeping up. Here, it's a little more continual, a little more labor intensive. It's going to drain us out a little more frequently. Let's put that back. I did forget that I am doing the power hit to finish things off with the shovel. There we go. In just a single hit. After I finish this first trip down here, one thing that I have not done yet, and I think it is about time that I do it, is test the steel production and see if it actually does add up. If the pig iron smelts down the way we think it will. If one pig iron ingot is enough for one steel ingot, or one, this whole mining for iron thing, very different ordeal. I mean, even into this new cave, there might be a pocket right up in there, but it's a lot harder to locate than it used to be. It used to be pretty straightforward. Decided to spend the day iron mining, and here I am, copper mining. Not because I went elsewhere, but because I've found a big old copper vein inside the iron mine. We're sitting on almost 200 of it already and haven't quite cleaned it out. It's a 3-hit or one regular and one power hit. And with the coffee, the one power hit's not too bad to try to keep up with. Mining now a 65. We're really picking up that level here with these last few days of heavy mining, or last week of off and on heavy mining anyway. This whole iron and now copper pocket has been back up in this area, which I had not mined. It had appeared to be a dead end. I found one block and it's led into all of this being iron back here, or most of it, and now all of this being copper back here. And while it's open and exposed, I might as well finish it off and collect the copper. So far, my biggest takeaway from this venture has been just how incredibly easy copper has been. It's easy to see. It's wide open. It's only taken the 2 hits to bring it down. But I think I'm gonna leave this copper alone for a little bit. It weighs a little bit less too. It's just been one thing after another. Gosh, copper, stop being so easy on me. Or, how about iron be a little easier on me? Might be the appropriate phrase. Appropriate desire. This just keeps going. It's not just a vein. Done with the copper for now. That's not even something I was coming for. Mining up to 66. I'm still finding iron, but it's just increasingly difficult. I'm more iron on my way out, and I was already heavy. But I found iron, so I was digging, and now I'm super overloaded. Barely can move. I had to physically stop myself from continually mining. Going, wait, no, I can come back to this. It's okay. Again, can't see the sun through the trees, but it is starting to look like it's pretty late in the day. It looks like our almost 24 hours of mining is going to come to a close, though my vitality is still really high, so I can probably go at least partway into the evening and then head back home, unload, kind of set up the forges for the night to come and then kind of get back to it. But I have very much not giving myself clean out, and pick's about to break here, but it should be repairable. Pick is repairable, still has a good amount of quality at 8,000. Bike's full weight wise. I'm pretty full weight wise, and definitely the sun's about to set, so I was going to try to make one more trip down there, but I think I'm a bit too full for that, so yeah, bike's moving really slow. So yeah, we're going to get this back, unload, and looks like we're going to call it a little bit of an early night here. Looks like the farm's ready to go, so I can do some farming. Final trip back. This is one of those kind of trips where we've been back and forth so many times from the bike to get it emptied. This has got to be trip number 8 or 9. And this is the kind of moment where it makes me wish that I was using one of the like broadcast kind of mods where you're able to quickly transfer goods from one place to another within your base. That and crafting too. There's been so many occasions where we've needed to pick something up and do the back and forth, and look how close that box is to full now. I really do need to get the 10 wrought iron ingots, and I don't think I have any of them, so let's go ahead and make 10 real quick here in this other forge. Let's grab this box. I've got to find a way to maybe split those two up somehow, keep them a little more organized. I think the short-term project that I was wanting to do in this one was get it up to 100 and then make the advanced crucible so that it can also make steel. And we need to top off the iron. I've already done a lot of topping off of iron. I went to the maximum 500 in that one, in that container. This one, meanwhile, yeah, not so full. We'll take care of that here real quick. So we've still got another 500. Not a ton. Definitely not enough iron to get our projects done. But it's certainly going to keep us going the direction we need to go. We got another half an hour on the coal that's in there. Of course, we could put more. And might as well. We're only at 51 here though, and the carbon's at 63. Before I head back out to the desert, I'd like to run a test. Just peace of mind type scenario. So, pig iron ingots. I'm going to make a couple real quick here and see what happens. And then I'm going to at least temporarily pull out the coal after that one finishes. There we go. Oh, can't get it hot enough right now for the pig iron. Okay. So I can't even craft the steel at the moment without something. Some additional heat. You know, we are actually getting relatively close, though, to being able to make the bellows, and the bellows will push it one hotter. So, as much as the, there you go, pig iron ingot smelts into steel, required heat level is 4. Isn't that 4? I suppose that's a 3? Yeah, heat level 3. Okay. So even though it's getting into the 4th area, it's 1, 2, 3 complete. So I can't even actually make the steel just yet. Well, that definitely cements the strategy, not only of the going back and forth to prepare. It doesn't mean I can't build up to what I think or what I assume will be the mark to get the steel, right? If it's a 1-to-1 on that pig iron ingot, if that 1 kilogram pig iron ingot translates to 1 kilogram of steel, and we have that straight ratio, right? We need 450 for the box truck. I have 93 steel already, and you know we find a bit here and there, so really we only need 357 right now, but we need 100 just for the project of getting another ceramic crucible on the way so that we can double up. You know, getting those anvils would be nice along the way too. Just 2 fully functioning forges. And I need 9 more forge heads to get the bellows. I don't need it right this minute, so I do not need to spend 45 literature fragments to push ourselves up to that level 90. I'm pretty sure I'm at 91, or 81 that is. And yes, I'm still at 81, 9 away. That'll be the target. After that, the advanced furnace is all that's left. I mean, that's going to be, you know, a fantastic upgrade, seemingly on the forge, right? If it's an advanced furnace. But yeah, getting the bellows will be kind of the trick there. Yeah, like I said, I can be patient on that because we still need a lot of materials. We still have a lot of iron to gather. We still have... I don't think we're anywhere near on the carbon either. I mean, it was, what, 2 to 1. So if I need 357, I still need 150, 175, 178-ish carbon. We got 65 smelted. So we still have more than 800 to go. That fuel's going to run out in 18 minutes, though, if I'm heading for the desert. Let's do another 250. Keep that running. Definitely making progress, without a doubt. No issues there. But a long, long ways from where we need to be. But I have food, I have water. I do. I do not... Ooh, I forgot about the 556. I do not have the 556. Oh, what do I have here? Oh yeah, we're good. There's the ammo. And speaking of ammo, I still have the 556 armor piercing. Enough ammo for this trip. And then we'll be switching to that armor piercing when we've kind of expended what's there. Sun's starting to peek its head through, so I'm gonna head out. Nice thing about coming into the desert is it's so wide open, so picking a house on the edge of the desert makes it really, really easy without any sort of markers or having to check your map to locate. And let's go ahead and reset the bed to here because things can and probably will happen. I forgot that I was going to bring a means to kind of isolate the staircase here so they can't come up, but you know, it's okay. It's really actually not a very big deal because we're not going to be spending significant time here and don't care too much about following the order. Just gotta get in here, guns a-blazing, and kill it. Clearly coming in the back way compared to what they want because the one in the other room there completely ignored me, so upstairs it is. Okay, I know this house. That's going to make it easier to just get into what we need. Okay. That's a cop. He's a feral. This guy's also a feral. At the moment. There we go. Two misses there. There goes the spear. There we go. I think right now, besides hunting for a steel axe, so we can get rid of this iron one, and a steel shovel, I suppose. The biggest things that I'm in search of, at least that I know that I'm in search of, is going to be the Forge Ahead books. So we can get that up to towards 90 and save some literature fragments. And it looks like we got a wandering horde that we picked up outside. Looks like most of them probably just wandered past. Back up. I thought he was down for good. 20 guys out here on the street. Got them all in our direction now. Didn't expect a rad and multiple ferals in that kitchen. This must be a tier 3 house, but that has already led to kind of clearing out the general neighborhood area. There we go. She was easy to take care of. Not too bad on the ammo usage. One of the big things we're trying to look out for is just don't burn through the ammo too fast. Alright, this is the final loot area for this one, so ready for a proper fight. They will come from both directions as well. And yes, it is a tier 3, so. Okay, I think we got that one. Shocking. This thing's gonna break soon. Please tell me you have quality to be... Oh yeah, 16,000. No problems on the repairs there. There's one forge ahead. We made progress there. Rawhide, yes. Scrap that bow hunters. And should I be scrapping wiring 101 now? I don't remember if this playthrough or my other playthrough is where I'm done with. Oh, not even close. Not even close. It's my other playthrough. Well, the road doesn't go exactly straightforward from here, but we do have a couple of obvious places to get to. Looks like we're expecting a dog for this place. For a trailer, I remember this place being pretty decent. It's going to have some options. And it's got this little storage shed in the back. It's a pretty good one. Potato plants are dead back here, but we do get some free fertilizer, nitrate powder, and then here is the room that I was talking about. Pretty decent. Can you step in front of the door, please? There you go. Close by these couple houses just behind our outpost. The outpost being just right there across the street. Kind of an obvious next target as we expand our area. Scavenging up to a 90 pathed entryway. This is all just scrap. Good quantities of it. And bypass a lot of what's around here. Hey, blue loot bag. Okay, that should help. Sharp sticks, 9 steel. That's the other thing we're looking for, right? Forge aheads and just more steel. Help us with our project. Cut down the quantity we need to locate. one water there, but we do have some bookcases, so get a full bad haul so far, but that third bookcase definitely had more in it. But was it any bit useful? Well, one rifle world, I suppose. I'm not going to bother with the kitchen except for the coffee maker. We definitely do not have an infinite supply to make coffee, and besides straight water, coffee is kind of the only thing that I'm bothering with anymore. We don't need to eat sham sandwiches. In fact, we're going to be using sham sandwiches for antibiotics here before too long when the medical level gets high enough. Or is it? No, it's high enough now. It's high enough now, isn't it? We're done with medical. Alright, books with the tactical warfare. Check out the crate. 6 duct tape. Right, into the upstairs, rawhide, wiring 101, rifle world, tactical warfare. Good little stretch. Lever action rifle is now unlocked. And the M60, which I'm already above that, I think. Let's drop a few. Okay, that's going to take a minute to get into. I've got lots of lockpicks. Let's try to break this one down. Only broke 2 lockpicks to get in. Didn't take too long. Okay, we pull out Lucky Looter Volume 3, which is going to do what? Find more scrap metal and loot. Oh my goodness. But that finishes the set. That's what I was wondering about, was were we about to finish the set? Well, we were. Steel Club, scrap, Hunter mod, we can drop that, don't need it. While we're at it, let's see what we got from the Lucky Looter. Enemies have a higher chance to drop loot. There you go. It is. One feral and 2 regulars was all. Okay, well, we just pulled a machine gun of some type out. Just got a perk point. Bow hunters, scrap, sharp sticks, reed, knife guy. Use. I'm not finding anything better. Firing 101, reed, furious fist, scrap. We've already read that one. We just pulled out the useless outfit, the nerd outfit, which was pretty cool in vanilla, but not so good here. 2x scope. You know, that might actually go on something. I doubt the pistol can hold a 2x scope. Can it? It can. Oh, and we can dye it black. Okay, sure, why not? What did we pull out? An M4 CA2. An M4 carbine. 45 range damage assault rifle. We are comparatively... Now the SOC mark is doing a lot more. This is like the 7.62 M4 overloading, but steroids can help us with that carrying capacity and run speed for the cost of 30 water and last half an hour, which is half a day. So we are going to we're going to use that. Taking steroids. We need to... Not the final loot. I thought it was in here. Apparently not. Ooh, U.S. Army Post 7. That's going to be a difficult place here in the desert. Difficult place that I do not want to do right now. Half full. Oh, and he's a rad. Distracted by the 2 crawlers. He snuck up on me. Pulled a grill. I think that was something I do need here at the outpost. Nope, they just reworked that part of the place. Make sure nothing's coming up behind me. Stand here. 2 regulars on the rad. More duct tape. Good day for duct tape. Concrete mixer. Let's hope for a forge ahead. We do get one. Concrete. And here's our main loot. Rifle just broke. Cleared those guys out. Today's been a day of mostly tier 2 places. Ones that provide us just enough challenge. Oh, I should have scrapped that too right now. A beer or... It's honey, we'll take it. Plenty of activity at the front. That's actually probably our easiest way out of here, so. There's that snake I was hearing. Second one I've encountered, but as they're not right next to each other. Whoa! Hello, rad cop. I don't know where you came from. An issue somewhere in the house, but why would you have been outside? Suddenly it is much later in the day, and suddenly I'm completely overloaded as it is. So I have a feeling, yeah, we gotta get home. Because I'm still massively overloaded. Well, again, being mostly full and it nearly night makes perfect sense to make our getaway back home, unload for another day of mining, and then the following day back out here. Of course, the big thing then is when's Horde Night again? I know it's not too long since Horde Night passed. It's been at least 2 days, as I had a day of mining and this day out here. So if we have another 2-day cycle, we're talking about 4 minimum. But had other time passed? I can't recall. I'm not sure when that last Horde Night was just yet. Real life, a weekend has gone by before I've gotten into recording this episode, so my memory is already a little bit faulty on the matter. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.